Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Today is September 13th, 2025. It is September 13th, 2025. I want to give a shout out to all the black sheep, the indigo children, the children of the sun, the children of the Most High, the indigo children. Y'all, I have a message for y'all this morning. Come on in. Come on in. I have a good message for y'all this morning. So whenever I bring you guys a message, I make sure that I get these messages from the Most High and my spirit team and the collective spirit team to see exactly what it is you need to hear about today. Sometimes it's not the whole message that you need. Sometimes it's just a snippet. And so today's message is cleansing of the mind. And you know what cleansing of the mind is. I'm going to turn this music off. And so cleansing of the mind is learning to decipher the truth between an illusion. And so whenever you're able to decipher the truth as opposed to an illusion, then you're starting to cleanse your mind. Are y'all with me? Tap that screen if you're with me, okay? Because I'm going to take you step by step. And this is important, how we determine the truth from an illusion, okay? So now the question comes up, why is determining the truth from an illusion important? Because whichever path you take, it will lead to your destiny, your future. That's why it's important to determine the truth from an illusion. Okay, y'all, so determining truth from illusion, I want you guys to recognize this, that truth is going to be quiet and illusion is going to be loud, because this is the way that the illusion persuades. It has to be loud. It has to be agreed upon. The more people that agree upon it, then that's the perception of right. However, I want you to keep in mind that truth is quiet. It doesn't need anybody to agree with it. It's just still going to remain the truth. So when you're trying to decipher truth from illusion, whichever one is the loudest, that's the illusion, because it's attempting to persuade as many people as possible. The truth is, it's going to just be out there and it's just going to chill. It's not asking for anybody to agree upon, because the truth stands. All right, so we have these 3 stones. I'm going to get some new stones today, y'all. So next week or tomorrow, we'll have some new stones. So the first one, this is I can't think of the name. Hold on. Obsidian. This is a protection stone. This is the seashell, and this is the rose quartz. Which of these do you feel drawn to? Y'all, I'm working on my production. Please bear with me. I am totally working on it. Okay, so if you chose the protection stone, the black obsidian, you chose the Queen of Swords. So what these 3 cards represent are the tactics in order to decipher truth from illusion. Now, the Queen of Swords is saying that whatever is not truth, I'm going to cut it away. And the more I cut it away, the more I cut away that things that I know are illusions, the more the truth is going to surface. So if you chose the black obsidian, the way that you're going to determine the truth from an illusion is you're going to begin cutting away the things that you know are illusions so that the truth can surface. That's your message, Queen of Swords. Okay, if you chose the seashell, the High Priestess. If you chose the High Priestess, the way that you're going to determine between the truth and an illusion is to focus and balance. So you're in the middle of the Boaz and Jachim pillars. You are going to balance the truth from falsehood to see which one feels right to you. This is all about feminine energy, intuition. You're going to use your feminine energy and intuition to let you know what is the truth from an illusion. What does this feel? When I speak this one thing, how does it feel in my body? How does it feel in my gut? How does it feel in my soul? How does it feel in my heart? This is how we sharpen our intuition. And whichever one we feel the lightest and the most connected, that is going to be the truth. The other one, when you speak it out loud, is going to make you feel a little bit discombobulated, because when we speak it out loud, because I speak about this all the time, that we are not just breathing in air, we're breathing in consciousness. So when we speak it out loud, we're speaking into consciousness, and consciousness is going to return to us the feeling of truth or illusion. So this is where you're going to test your own personal intuition. If you want to know the truth, or if it's an illusion, speak it out loud and then determine, how does your body feel? If you're not able to pick up on the truth between illusions, then there is some shadow work that needs to be done internally. Because if you have not found the truth within you at this point, then we got to go back to shadow work. Remember, y'all, when I first came in here, I called the black sheep, I call the indigo children, I call the star seeds, I call the beautiful children of the sun. You guys are the chosen people. And what we're doing now is we're reconnecting with our gifts, our talents, our abilities. And so we're going to start here with our intuition. What is a truth and what is illusion? All right, High Priestess, this is your message. You're going to use your feminine energy to determine the truth from an illusion. All right. Okay, and we have come to the rose quartz. If you chose the rose quartz, this is how you're going to determine the truth from an illusion. And I love this card, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a young person, not just necessarily in numbers, but a young person in learning how to navigate from a different perspective of life, from the spiritual lens as opposed to the physical lens, right? So this guy is going to ask a lot of questions. When he's presented with the truth and an illusion, he's going to ask a lot of questions. He's going to be analytical. He's going to use his heart and his head, and determines, just like the high priestess, which one feels right to me. But he's also going to use deductive reasoning. When he asks these questions, do they make sense? Or is the person that he's getting his knowledge from not really succinct in giving the story? Or there are holes in the story? This is how you're going to determine the truth from an illusion, Page of Swords. You're going to use your analytical skills, but you're also going to use your feminine intuition. You're going to ask questions. And if there are too many holes in it, then that's going to lead you to believe that this may be an illusion. And again, we're going to go back to the very first card, the Queen of Swords. If it doesn't make sense, can it be truth? Or is truth loud? Or is it quiet? If this thing is loud, then more than likely it's going to be the illusion. So the Page of Swords is going to use analytical skills as well as